Yes, people. Today, we check for rodents. That Mickey Mouse flange looks alright though. Fucking hell, imagine that. We're starting to take your health and safety seriously now. Not genuine. Calm down, people. I'll start getting a little bit emotional. No, I'm not feeling that. We meet Dr. Aero. Nice little Aero feature on the end there. These emotions just keep coming out of me.
I don't like it.
We can cut this out, right? So this is what we're working with. Let's just start with, what is this? The eccentric shaft sensor. There's a pool of oil, you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. And it's been pissing out for a while. I'm 50-50 on whether that comes out without any oil in the plug. I read a whole load of shit about that. Looks like the oil filler's leaking. Valvetronic looks to be leaking. And don't know about the valve cover. All of this oil down here is above the gasket. Don't know where it's from the gasket down. It is looking pretty. Okay, so what's the plan? I've got gasket for absolutely everything. I've got idle problems. I've got both Vanos sensor coming up. What else? A little bit smoky. Possible PCV systems. Obviously, everything's fucking leaking. I've got oil cooler. Yeah, so not oil cooler. What do you call them? Filter housings or filter housings. That Mickey Mouse flange looks alright though. Fucking hell, imagine that. Just about see it. All looks dry there, really. The valve cover gasket itself is strangely enough just looks dry everywhere. Yes, all wet up the front where the exhaust manifold is, but I think that's nothing's actually. So that's if that's the gasket, it would seep out from that point onwards, right? But everything I see where it has, like there, it's wet above it. So this come from everywhere else. Maybe someone did the valve cover gasket before and nothing fucking else. None of these. And then it's just been pissing oil. I think down there's fucking oil everywhere. Anyway, let's just get on with ripping it all out. So what have I got? So I've got new valve cover gasket, the eccentric shaft sensor. I've got the new gasket and filler. I've got one of these fucking aftermarket caps, man. I don't know whether we're gonna rip that out. I've seen plenty of videos. I think we're just gonna fucking cut it out, and then if that don't work, we're gonna just have to get a new valve cover. Got all new coils and plugs. Let's get everything out and inspect everything as we go along. See where we are. I got check solenoids. The non-return valves, or the check valves for the Vanos solenoids are coming tomorrow morning. So I'm gonna get the Vanos sensors out then at the same time and clean all of that. But for now, let's just get the valve cover off and sort this out. Can't start without a fucking cup of tea and smoke and get this shit show on the road. I don't know why I'm being so lazy about it. It's not even a big job, but I can't be fucked right now. So we've got valve cover gasket, oil filler cap, and gasket. Got the Valvetronic gasket here. This was for the eccentric shaft. What is it? The eccentric shaft sensor gasket. These two are for the oil filter housing, oil cooler. Is it? I'm sure it's an oil cooler as well. Anyway, what's this? Vanos sensors, I think. Gaskets, genuine oil filter, the sensor cleaner. Why did I need that? I needed that for the recently had the new intake induction kit put on, and it said you should clean the mass flow, so I needed that. Electrical contact cleaner. You see the state of the valve cover. So for CCV, I think these are the only two parts I can change. Not genuine, calm down people, but yeah. Plugs, leads, and that's all for maintenance. I'm missing oil, but it's coming. And a few bits for the interior that I needed, so the central tunnel caps I needed, and these little things go on the heater vent screw covers. What else have I got? Genuine front badge, calm down, but I've got copy side and rear, and 2 reverse sensors painted in 457. So the coil pack's off. It is dry as a bone down there. All 6 coil packs. Seems like all matching codes. There's no oil whatsoever. Not what I was expecting. They all have this code on here. Is that a date? Is that 7514? And then 054. All of them start with 054. All have the same date code. So does that mean they're 2014? We'll have to change. Well, when you're trying to identify why you got a little misfire, idle, rough running, that's not clean. I still think maybe someone changed the valve cover at some point and none of the other gaskets. Anyway, we'll carry on getting it out. Don't know how this rail comes off. Well, it's not the rail, it's well, this is all the plugs, right? This thing, it's got all the plugs for it. I seen some guy just snap them up on a YouTube video, but no, I'm not feeling that. So yeah, I'm gonna have a quick look online. Quick update, where are we? Got the Valvetronic off. Fuck me, look at that pissing. It's been pissing everywhere, man. The seal is just, well, yeah, ain't doing nothing. Have a look here. You can see, ain't done shit. So the little nut here, down here on the bottom, that one there, you need a thin-walled E8 Torx. My set is like the Halfield, I was too fat, so I had to go buy this shit. Went to my mate's, he didn't have one, so here we are. But yeah, look, it's just, look at the state of this. It's been, oh mate, it's not good, it's not good. Quick update, valve cover's off. What have I found? Nothing much really. Gasket, took off the gasket. Looked like been glued back on. I've covered it up now because I want to take the gasket in and I want to take the valve cover in and clean it out. I'll come back and clean all these surfaces. You can see already how bad it is. That is just nasty, man. So I'm gonna have to clean all of this up. But for now, I'm going to take this all in. Coils, plugs, took the plugs out. I don't think we looked at the plugs. Looking a little bit on the sooty side. Maybe burning a little bit of oil. What do you think? And that's where we are. I am definitely gonna attempt to change this cap. what have I got to lose really? Because, well, I'm either ordering a new valve cover gasket, or valve cover, sorry, or if this works. Don't even know if it's a problem yet, but fuck it, we'll give it a go. So I'm using a car plan, just a standard engine degreaser. Got it up on here. Don't worry about these are seats are exactly for these chairs. Sprayed it all on, left it for a minute or two, brushed it on with that. Don't worry about that demon thing, it's just I use that container. Can't find my other one. Anyway, so I've cleaned it all up. I'm gonna give it a little quick hose down, turn it around, clean it up as much as I can, make sure all the gasket areas are the cleanest. That's the only bit that matters really, but the rest is more to look nice. I was thinking about taking this metal bracket off because it's just looking nasty and needs a clean, but it's starting to get ridiculous now. But yeah, but I'll really I want to clean it up, get it all nice and clean, make sure there's not a shitload of debris everywhere, and then take this off and then clean it again. I know it's should have just done it the other way around maybe, but I'd rather have it all clean and then try not to contaminate it further. Probably it's going to be a shithole in there. And yeah, so I'm back to so this has just been sprayed on, left for a minute, then brushed, left for a minute or two, brushed, and then sprayed in the area that was really bad, and now I'm going to give it a quick hose down, not jet wash, just a quick rinse with the hose pipe. So the valve cover gasket job got a bit out of hand, and so I decided to fucking paint the little heat shield. Is that even a heat shield? And the Valvetronic. I don't even know what time is it. It's fucking 11:45. Alright, so I dropped one of the captive nuts on the rocker cover gasket, and the main one, the one that I couldn't see where it went, was the spring, the little clip that goes on the injector plug. So the under tray came off, and that had the captive nut for the rocker cover, but then I saw this was fucking wet with oil, so that came off and it had the spring clip on there, thank God. But nah, let's get underneath. So I know it's had, I got a receipt for a BMW. Yeah, it's got the BMW logo on the front. So see the corrosion. What's happening here? My MR2 doesn't even look this bad. 6. So let's check the oil leak. Oh fuck. Let's get these bolts out of the way. Well, I wouldn't say that's not coming from. Actually, there's that oil. Fresh. Could have been when I took the rocker off. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to clean this up and inspect it again. It's all dry up here. Front's all dry. Sump plug was definitely weeping. Okay, alright, we're gonna need a clean up. Okay, I've had a clean up with that same car plan degreaser crap. Sprayed it on, brushed it. Well, left it a couple of minutes, brushed it, sprayed it off, wiped it all. So, where is it? Let me see if I can. So this side was already pretty dry, but along here, still a bit wet up there. Can't really get it too clean. I might get some brake cleaner on there. I haven't used any brake cleaner yet, so I'm gonna spray some brake cleaner down the edge there. I can't get to a couple of those, but it was mainly around the back. So, let's have a look. So you'll see, I've pretty much scrubbed it all clean. Wiped it all. still dripping down. So yeah, I've cleaned basically all the way along. Yeah, I'll get a little bit of brake cleaner to finish off the rest, but yeah, pretty much. At least I can see where the leak is coming from. You can see how much work has been done on the manifolds to get them to fit. So it's my first chance to have a look at it really. Ah, yeah, shit, this, what the, I need to get some pictures. Right, how am I gonna get this? Right. So, we've got the two banks coming down. Both of my landers, so we've got 1 and 2, you can see from the back. The one in the back, oh, it's like a fucking spaghetti junction up here. I'm just gonna have to get some pictures, but all the routing, everything here is a mess and I'm not happy about it. So I'm gonna have to get some proper pictures, and we're gonna be back down here anyway, so let's get all of this sorted out for next time. So I've got that reinforcement plate back on. Calm down everyone, it's gonna have to come off in a couple of weeks, so I didn't use all fresh bolts. We're gonna have to keep monitoring it. I fixed the oil, what is that? The little inspection panel? Inspection tray, whatever you want to call it, and the front shield heat under tray is back on. I've got a couple of new bolts I put on, made sure all of the clips are in, so that's nice and tight. Nice little aero feature on the end there. What's it doing? Directing air towards the ground from coming in from underneath, looks like. Interesting. To maybe to stop it from recirculating in that gap there. That'd be interesting, oh, see. Anyway, so yeah, that's where we are. Okay, valve cover is back on. I'm gonna come back down. All new gaskets. So the, what have we got? Valve cover gasket, eccentric shaft, sensor. All new spark plugs, all new coils, all of them gapped. All of them were not gapped to 0.44, 43, something like that. That's all I could find out, so I was happy with either of the two. They were all around the 0.3s, so they were gapped up. Lots of little clips and shit were missing. I don't know who's worked on this car. Like, things like this, just fucking look at this. What kind of animal worked on this car? Same with if you saw the video of the rocker cover. So where I mean with the valve cover against the head, you know, it looked like someone got excited with a screwdriver. This is the new oil cap. I don't like it. Don't really like it. They discontinued the one, so I know ordered a new oil cap. I got new. I don't even know. Is this even what? What? Is this just to catch oil? Is that what? Well, it's not a gasket. So anyway, so yeah, let's fire it up. Okay, back. So yeah, back for first fire. Let's see how it goes. Sounds right. Still running sweet. There's no hesitation, no misfire, no hesitation. It was idling up and down, so yeah, idle just dropped now from cold start. It's sounding nice.